I'm like so competitive too.
I
need to score.
I'm sweating. I'm ready.
Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Come on.
Call me Hensley. I'm sick right now.
I need a goal.
Before I score on you.
No. Yes.
Okay.
There we go. Right. Gosh, can I hit the net? Yeah. Oh! That was it.
Cool, we got to review that. Pull the footage. Welcome to a brand new series brought to you by 10,000 Takes. What we have for you is a little game of bubble hockey with a very special guest. What we have for you is a 4-time State Wars champion, 2-time Narch Pro champion, 1-time so far PWHL champion, Brooke Bryant. Welcome to the show.
Awesome, thank you.
Inaugural. We've never done this with a single guest before.
Awesome, I'm pumped. I'm glad to be the first one.
How familiar are you with bubble hockey?
We had one of these at the rink. I played it growing up, but I haven't played this in a long time, so.
You have quarters, right?
No. Didn't come ready.
Little fun fact, that's how we make our money. We just trick guests coming in. We make them pay for the machine, so I don't think this is going to work. $1.50 at a time, we're making our fortune. I think we can just dive right in here.
Sweet. Oh, boy.
Oh, respect. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Boom.
Come on.
Boom.
Oh,
all right, I'm going to hit you with the first question to try to distract you away, since this is looking very poor for me.
Yep.
Hockey players known for their nicknames. Do you have one, and what is it?
Oh boy, I feel like I get a new one every season.
Oh.
It's no. Oh! It's been Brookie, Cookie, B, BB.
Oh my
I don't know. It's like it honestly changes all the time.
If you honestly had a favorite, what would it be, and who gave it to you?
Oh my gosh!
Come on!
A lot of my family calls me Brookie, so I feel like that one's pretty. That one's a good one for me. I don't mind it. I don't mind BB either. That one's not too bad.
Coming off of we're going to call the summer of Brookie, I think.
Yeah, there we go. I like it.
You end up getting yourself a PWHL champion. This needs to shut up. You're coming off yourself a PWHL championship, and then on top of that, too, a world championship in Italy as well, too, for inline hockey.
Yeah, it was
Tell us about that.
It was a good summer. I played in Italy. We played in, what was the little town? It was called Roccaraso, and we. Oh my gosh, this is hard not to go.
This is what I'm trying to get you.
Yeah, it was this summer. We were there for about a week, and yeah, we undefeated in the tournament, and then won the championship. And it was honestly the best trip ever. It was so fun. A great group of girls, and honestly, it went by too fast. Oh no, I got it on my foot here.
The one thing I wanted to ask you specifically, 16 penalty minutes in Italy.
Oh,
Why
yeah, that was
are you
bad.
such a goon? And
Yeah, I think that's always been a little bit part of my game, and I'm so passionate, especially in roller hockey. And some of the girls that we played, especially in the championship game, are actually on my team for outside of international play. So it's just so competitive, and we got into it, and yeah, me and the refs just didn't get along. I had to sit for a while in the first period where I was gripping my stick pretty tight. I was a little nervous, but once I got out, we came back with the lead, and I was like, now we can all laugh about it. But if it went the other way, I think I would have been.
That chill California attitude does pull through when you're playing hockey.
Yeah, it worked out good. But yeah, that was a crazy tournament.
Now, I was told to ask you about it as well, too. How much credit do you give to your personal development to the Golden Knights organization for that's what known as, from what I know. So I had a bunch of teammates in junior hockey play inline down in California. They were telling me that the Beta Golden Knights are
Palma. It's been huge for me. They picked me up when I was super young, playing on like a whole bunch of boys teams, and then got to play women's pro, and I've been with them ever since, and they've been huge for my development and just getting me in the roller world. That's just something I look forward to so much, and I think, oh, come on. Anybody that knows me knows I don't really shut up about roller, and definitely don't shut up about Palma, so it's awesome being part of that family.
And then so the second piece of that question, before I score on you here
No.
how mad are you at Dominique for kind of stealing your thunder of being the sole Californian in Minnesota playing for a champion?
Yes, trying to catch me off guard.
Try.
That's gotta be. Oh, come on.
But then again, we're talking SoCal versus NorCal, right?
I know. Dom's my girl. We knew each other growing up and never played with each other, but just from being from California, there's obviously not too much hockey.
Super close to each other as well,
For
too, in age.
girls, yeah. And so always kind of knew each other growing up, so it's crazy that we're on the same team now in Minnesota. It's pretty wild how that worked out.
At one point, when you were doing an interview, I did a little deep dive on you.
Oh, boy.
You said your favorite athlete was Aaron Judge. Now,
Oh,
have
yeah.
you spent enough time in Minnesota to start to hate the Yankees, or does that still apply?
No, I'm still an Aaron Judge
Son
fan.
of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, well, Giants are my team, but Aaron Judge went to my high school, so got to rep him. He's
That's
from
justified.
Linden, so yeah, he's unreal. And I mean, just being able to go home and see the impact he's had at home is just awesome. So
He's just a different animal.
only a Yankees fan because of Aaron. So
I get
we'll
that.
say that.
I respect that. I respect that. All right. When it comes to the hockey scene, what's one thing that you think Minnesota should have that California does have, and why is it a bigger inline scene?
Roller hockey.
It's what it
That's
is, right?
it. I mean, yeah. The first thing I did when I went to Mankato was try and find a spot where I can play roller, and now I got to meet up with John. I wish I met him earlier, but roller hockey, yeah. I mean, it's so fun. I love it so much, and if it was here, I would be playing every other day. So,
And speaking of John as well, too, one thing I want to ask you, since you train with him, you're friends with him, we're friends with him as well, too. We've done a ton of content with him. When can we anticipate that you will score the first Michigan in the PWHL?
ooh, I do one like during warm-ups almost every time.
Oh,
So if it's always in my head, but it seems like when the game comes around, I just blank. But that would be awesome. That would be sweet. I
something
think
to
John would be pretty pumped for me.
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled, and
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we get credit for it. And nobody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
John doesn't get it. Not
Yeah.
even you. We get the credit
Right,
for it
yeah.
for calling it. And
It was you guys put it in my head.
pull it off. Yeah, I'll be watching for it. There's a lot of people that gets praised for like what gets you to that specific point, right? A lot
Mm-hmm.
of coaches, your parents, all of that stuff as well too. If you were to pick somebody who's kind of underrated that kind of helped you get to the spot that you're at, who would you give that credit to?
Oh boy, there's so many people that come to mind. I mean, obviously my parents, they sacrificed so much, especially from being from California, and we had to drive 6 hours every weekend to get to a practice and back. But yeah, it was brutal. But my coach, Derek Eisler from Stockton,
Okay.
I don't think he gets as much credit as he should. He like really built up the program there, especially when I was growing up, and I was one of like 2 girls that were at the rink, and now they have a little girls program, their first like 2 teams. So he's just done so much for Northern California hockey, and so much for me, getting me to Minnesota to play college, and then ended up playing pro. So I think he definitely underrated for sure.
Gives a little bit of credit
Yeah.
there, for sure. Getting to the game, like to get into the professional level within Minnesota, ended up playing
Mm-hmm.
for the Minnesota Frost as well too. You had yourself a bit of a kind of an emotional roller coaster getting here as well too.
Yeah.
Getting snagged by the Whitecaps, that
Yeah.
ends up folding. Then you go into a season playing in the PWHL Minnesota after getting picked up as well too for
Mm-hmm.
dazzling at camp. Then making it all the way to the championship game in which an OT goal is scored at home to win the
Yeah.
entire thing, which is then called back for Boston to score, which then takes you to a game 5 as well too. And then you end up being a champion within Minnesota. Can you take us through kind of what it's like to kind of hit some of those maybe highs and as well as some of those lows of your career so far at a professional level?
Yeah, I mean, I think that game in Minnesota, that was like the perfect example of highs and lows. Like we were on top of the world, and then 2 seconds later, still trying to figure out our gloves. And I don't even think I had the right gloves on by the time they scored. Like it was crazy, the highs and lows. But I think that's something that I've really learned this year, especially, is just you kind of have to find that happy medium, because there is the highs and the lows, and just trying to figure out, how to get your right headspace around it. But yeah, that was just crazy.
Obviously, then you have to go travel outwards, right, for game 5. What's the tone? What does it feel like there? Because you guys came out and obviously dominated to end up winning the 3-0 game, ended up dominating to win the championship. But what's that travel like? Is it hard to stay motivated when something like that happens? Or is it
I don't think so. I mean, I think at that point we were so committed. I think it just kind of fueled us a little bit more. Obviously, now we're going back to their house, and it's like now we have a chance to win in their home rink, and we thought we won, but now we got to do it twice. So just more motivation to get the win there.
My background about myself, I played high school hockey 3 years, played terrible dog shit junior hockey for 2 years.
Oh my God.
It's working. I'm going to keep asking questions. One-on-ones. Oh! One-on-ones. I am a defenseman. Out of 10.
Yes.
Disgusting behavior.
I'm doing that.
That's
Whoa!
That's that ratty play style right there. 10 times one-on-ones. How many times am I going to stop you, honestly?
0.
That's probably right. We're gonna set this up.
Yeah,
now
John, you got your concussion. I'm good to go.
We're gonna set this up. We're gonna set this up in John's gym and test it.
All right, let's go.
Oh, get out
Come
of here.
on, centering pass.
Are you a black tape or a white tape user?
Black.
Gross.
Yeah.
Brooke, come on.
When it comes to the roster, who is the funniest player in that locker room?
Oh God. There's a lot of funny girls actually. Probably Maggie Flaherty.
Flaherty.
She's always a good time. She's always in a good mood, and I feel like always has a smile on her face.
You love
making
that.
jokes.
You always need a vibes high person.
Yeah, that's definitely her. Oh my gosh, can I hit the net?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
But
Okay, if you.
yes!
Oh! 2 quick ones.
Exciting, I think.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh!
That was in.
Cool, we got to review that. Pull the footage. I don't think it. Ah!
Yeah.
You're not going to like it, but the call on the ice was correct. No goal.
What is the best hockey stick that you've ever used?
Oh, that's
That is
so
such a-
tough.
I'm so interested.
I have a stick I've always wanted to use but never got the opportunity to.
I feel like I don't know. I tried CCM this summer and really liked the trigger.
Trigger's solid.
Whatever, I don't even know. Trigger
I think it was like
FTX.
Trigger 6. if I'm
Whatever, yeah.
mistaken.
And then, but right now I'm using the new Bauer Proto,
Oh, yeah.
and I really like that, so I'm gonna have to go with that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
It's time.
That-
Oh, okay.
This is how it should be.
All right. I only got 3
That
more
was
questions
criminal.
for you, too. Oh! Don't.
No.
What's your go-to hype song? Pre-game hype song?
Oh gosh. Anything Drake?
Ooh. Even after the
Probably.
whole Kendrick Lamar stuff? you
Actually, I'd take that back. Actually, Kendrick is so good too. I'm trying to think of what song. Probably, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but that song, like Blase, that's not by Drake or Kendrick, but that's the one that I always play in the locker room.
I'm gonna have to.
And I feel like it always gets the girls pumped up. Actually, no, what? I take it back. "Shiver" by John Summit would be the song.
Okay.
For sure.
Who the hell is that?
Really? Yeah, that's definitely, that was like our song last year, so that's definitely
Gotta
my
keep-
go-to
Keep the
pregame.
momentum going as well,
Yep,
too. I
yep.
respect that. Who has the best hockey jersey of all time?
Oh.
This is one where you get in trouble where we send it out to people and people
Oh,
hate
Vegas. I'm gonna have to go with Golden Knights. No way! That is terrible. Oh my gosh.
Series winner.
Want to know all time on the show. I got 2 questions for you to round this out while you sulk. If you were to try to sell somebody on watching the Minnesota Frost this season, hopefully repeat, get another championship, what is the one thing you would say to them to try to get them to tune in?
I would just say if you obviously like women's sports, like women's hockey, there's no better spot to watch. This is girls playing at the highest level, and I think every night in and night out, you're gonna get a great game, and it's physical, fast, and honestly just a great atmosphere being at the rink.
Are you pissed you've only technically registered 2 hits this year with how much
Is
you like to
that
get
all
penalty
I've had?
minutes?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I haven't gotten any penalties yet this year.
That's good.
So-
Yeah, true. I'm thinking of your inline Italy game. It's in my head.
No,
so
that's fine. I have enough penalty minutes this summer to carry over, so I'm happy with that.
stay out of the box.
Yep.
Well, honestly, I truly do appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you losing to me. You won't see that from the Minnesota Frost this year, but make sure you tune in. Check out Brookie as well, too. And go Frost.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
God, that was tough to get.
No, that was good.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, me again. Wanted to say thank you very much for getting to the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to Brooke as much as I did. I want to give a couple special shout outs to Brooke Bryant specifically for coming on out to our studio, being a fantastic person, and she played a pretty good game of bubble hockey. I want to give a very special shout out to Joe Anderson and the Minnesota Frost for allowing us to sit down and interview Brooke as well too. There is plenty of time to get to a game and cheer on the Minnesota Frost. They put out a fantastic product, and check them out. Cheer them on as they chase down another Walter Cup. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like below, make sure you subscribe, go follow Brooke Bryant, go follow the PWHL, go follow the Minnesota Frost. Let's get another ship, eh?